service commanders who are heads of federal government security agencies represented here in Plateau State are also here. I recognize you all. And this is my third time of visiting Plateau State in my official capacity in the last 1 year and 3 months. I could remember that my last visit to you, Your Excellency, we had very useful discussions which produced great results that have prevented several incidents that have happened in Plateau. Your Excellency, I want to start my remarks today by extending my heartfelt condolences to you, your government, and the people of Plateau State, and especially the families of those who were murdered in the recent senseless attacks on vulnerable communities in Plateau State. We condemn in the strongest possible term these acts of violence. We recognize the severity of the incident, the severity of the situation, and its negative impact on the local farming communities in Plateau State. We have recently increased our deployment to Plateau State. We have deployed more men, more security personnel, and more operational assets to the affected areas. And the operations are ongoing. We are working tirelessly with other security agencies and the intelligence community. We are intensifying our intelligence gathering efforts to identify the masterminds behind these dastardly acts and bring them to justice. Your Excellency, we appreciate your leadership, and I commend the collaboration between state agencies and federal agencies in Plateau State. We are going to continue to work together. We will continue to work tirelessly until we are able to solve these problems. The criminals are exploiting the obvious fact that it is not possible for us to cover all the vulnerable communities in Plateau State with manpower. But what we cannot cover with manpower, we will look for other ways of covering them. This cannot be allowed to continue. I don't want to say much on this, but I would say that these criminal elements will soon be surprised, because I know that their days are numbered. Your Excellency, I want to appreciate you for the support that you have been giving to the security agencies in this state. And I want to appeal for calm. I want to appeal to our people that we should not profile criminals based on their ethnics. We must stop ethnic profiling of criminals. Criminals must be dealt with as criminals. Criminals don't have tribes. They are just criminals. Let us work together to ensure that the criminals in our midst are dealt with as criminals and not on the basis of where they come from. I thank Your Excellency for warmly receiving me today, and I look forward to a friendly visit to Plateau State, maybe towards Christmas time. I want to come and enjoy my Christmas in Plateau. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Let me place on record that we have received tremendous support from the IGP. Like he announced, we have received additional deployments. The process was on even before this recent setback that we had. I want to describe what has just happened in the last 3 weeks as a setback. Like you acknowledged, 1 year, 3 months, we had a spell of peace on the plateau. And everybody in Nigeria knew that Plateau was on the rise in terms of peace in Nigeria. I've often boasted that Jos is perhaps the safest city in northern Nigeria. And it's not an exaggeration. And what has happened in the hinterland of Plateau, like you rightly described it, sir, is plain murder, is sheer criminality that took place, where innocent lives were massacred. What would a 3-year-old baby threaten you for? What would he do to challenge you? We had babies, children between the ages of 3 and 9. Not less than 8 of them were murdered. What will they do to you? What would old men in their 70s and above, what harm do they constitute to anyone? Not to talk of harmless women. And there's a story behind this that we need to unravel and make sure that we deal with this thing faster than we think. Because it is not just about Plateau. It's just that Plateau is in the news at the moment. But we need to find a way to arrest this situation as quickly as possible. I was on my way to condole with the people when I received the message of your coming, and we had to quickly conclude and return with the entire security team to be able to receive you. And our confidence is renewed. I've spoken with Mr. President. He has assured me that all the security heads have been directed to bring the Plateau situation under control. At the moment, things are calm, but we continue to receive intelligence, which we are working on with all the security agencies. There is no unintelligent intelligence now. Whatever information we get, we try to synthesize it and make sure that we prevent possible occurrences. And we therefore want to appreciate your men who are on ground, and we continue to work together with all the security agencies to ensure that we continue to improve the security situation, not only in the state, but in the country at large. Thank you for your leadership, and we continue to work together for the internal security of the state, while others deal with the external aggression. And I want to assure you that as a state, we'll continue to give every support we can to the police particularly, and to all the security agencies, until we're able to reduce criminality to the barest minimum. And so on this note, on behalf of the government and people of Plateau State, I want to thank you sincerely and to wish you a safe flight back to Abuja.